Welcome to Feature Friday, where we explore the cool features of our Roof Wizard software. Recently I've been exploring some of the capabilities of the mod roof or modify roof functions. What you have to bear in mind is that a complicated roof is usually a series of simple roofs, and if you get your head around the capabilities of the mod roof functions, turning a simple roof into a complicated roof is quite straightforward. So let's have a look at today the function Flying Gable. What we need to do is follow the prompts. Always pay attention to the prompts. They generally tell you what to do, and they generally make sense. So I'm going to put a flying gable between this eave and this hip, and it's figured out, basically divided that hip into thirds. So if I hit OK, it's put a gable connected to the hip line and created the correct geometry. We can explore that further by having a look here. Perfect. But what if we changed a couple of the other the measurements? Back to Flying Gable, and let's go from this hip to this eave to this hip, and let's go from the eave. We'll let's say we want to go 1850 from the eave, and we want it right up to the apex of the hip, and we hit OK. That's cool. What about if we went from that eave to that hip, and from the eave we made that 0, and that's say 1850. So we hit OK and it builds that. But it gets even better. What about if we go to between that eave and that hip, and we make them both 0? Bingo. Now that's way more complicated roof than we originally started. Basically 3 or 4 mouse clicks and we're done and dusted. So explore the functionality of the modify roof functions. They will help you out a great deal, and often many of these complicated roofs are really just a couple of mouse clicks away. Well, that's it for Feature Friday for this week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time on Feature Friday.